Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sylvia and I make videos on planning with the occasional review. Today's video is going to be an unboxing of your creative studio as well as a little walkthrough on how I make my labels using Avery Labels. Put these off to the side, get to the unboxing part. Okay, that is everything. So who doesn't love a good clip, right? And that's what this month, I believe it's July, is all about. I love them. I love them when they look vintage too. Really nice when you're doing like a traveler's notebook and you have an insert that's unruly. I tend to put one on either side to have them pinned down that way, like especially if you're doing like, I mean, I don't do art, but if you're collaging, which I do. Oh my gosh, English major. It's really nice to have those, and there's a large one too, so that's fantastic. And I love it. I love when they look really vintage like this. So those will come in handy. I use them all of the time. This one, I was trying to read Cottage Garden. I think that's what it says. It feels really pretty, this paper. It's just it's not too thick, but it has texture to it, and it's just really nice little pieces that you can collage very nicely. Oh, I love it. I love to use these like as a base or to layer on top of things. It looks like you get a couple of each. Really nice. And I love that they come in different sizes. So that's more of a 4x4 square style. These ones are more of a rectangle. Oh, this one's really cute. You're getting too caught up in things that don't matter. Totally. Story of my life. Okay. Very nice. I really love these. They mimic the back, some of them of postcards, and then some of them look like little envelopes. These ones are a little bit longer. Love anything with butterflies. Oh, how cute. Then we have my favorites, the washi tape stickers. That's what I call them. Let me know if there's something else that you call them, but love these because they go on any type of paper, and by that I mean color of paper. I really don't like when I get stickers that are like very opaque and they're white because they won't blend with like the 1917 because that paper is very cream colored. So I prefer these because they'll blend with either the cream color or the white that I actually have this year in my Hobonichi cousin. And then there's another form of stickers, and I love these. They're purple or violet, and you can never have enough of that because I find that purple seems to be the least color of everything I have, including washi tape. So whenever I get that really beautiful pop of color, I think it really stands out when you're collaging. And then I did get a bunch of stamps. This is fantastic. I love getting one of these clip stamps because you can just like draw a little box and then like stamp that, and it looks really cool. Bring them up a little closer so you can see them better. You can't pull off this plastic, can you? Oh yes, you can. Just kidding. It's still pretty shiny and sticky. So I won't take these ones off. This is just so that it can stick to the block better. These ones are the same, so I won't take them off. Maybe they're not. No, these ones are just like the regular rubber, but when you take them off, it doesn't have the picture on there, so I will leave this plastic on. These are really cute. Really great size for the Hobonichi for sure, especially A5 size. I mean, even the weeks is fine on the memo section. I love this little paper clip. That is really cute. So those are all really great to have. And then we have the washi tape that also has clips on it, brass clips. Very vintage vibe, very vintage look to it, very beautiful. I love this. I'm kind of sad there isn't more on here though. I wish there was a lot more, but I'm definitely going to be using this. Notepads are always great. I love this one. Again, you have some nice earth tones in here. Oh, okay, so the first part has this design. And then there is a second design in here, the bird cage. Very nice. Oh, and a third one. I always keep this. This was just inside with the stamps, but it's a really nice piece of vellum, so I use this as well to collage with. These are great stickers because, again, you're not going to have any issues because they are somewhat transparent. Using them on whatever color of paper that you would like. So this is really cute because you can actually pin a piece of paper if you wanted to. Of course, I have none right next to me, but you could use something like this and pin it, which is really cute too, just like a little picture. Or you can draw a box and put this on there, and it looks like you have a stamp, because I'm too lazy to be a stamper all of the time. I need to get better about that. I've been telling you, I want to have one big stamping day where I just stamp the crap out of my Hobonichi cousin. I think that's what I'll do. That way I can just not have to pull them out again, because I am so lazy about it. This is so pretty. I love vellum. Love the paper clips. And I love these are like the, I don't know, I think they're called skeleton clips, but I have some of those and they're beautiful. Just love them. A little pop of green in here, so that's nice. It's cute. And last one. These are really nice. I love the colors. So these are actually sticky notes. They're sticky up here at the top, which is nice. And these are really cute. I love them. Of course, we have our clips in here, and that was everything in, I believe this was July's box. Oh, that's cute. It says, "Don't worry, I will be here holding you tight." And I use these sometimes to collage with too because they're fun. Alright, so I wanted to talk quickly about these Avery Labels. So I've had these for a long time, and anytime I see them on sale, I usually get them at Office Depot. I grab some. So when I tried to go to Avery.com, I couldn't figure out how to upload fonts because I didn't really like any of the fonts that they had available. So I ended up figuring out something new that I didn't know. You can actually download a template from the website specifically for Pages, which is for Mac, or even Microsoft Word. There's a couple of other options, but I didn't have any of those things, so definitely check it out. So I downloaded the template, and I was able to, of course, download whatever font I wanted from dafont.com, which I will leave a link to both of these places down below. And this is the actual font I ended up using, which I don't actually know if this is a font that Pages normally has or if I downloaded this before. Because it was actually already there. I had downloaded some new fonts, but I was like, I like this one better. So I will put a link down below to dafont to see if it has this. If not, I will just leave the name of what it is called. So if you do like this one, you can try it out. I hope that's less blinding. It seems like it is. So anyway, I just go ahead and I made this the size that I wanted. So today is August 9th and it's Monday. This is at a 25 sized font, and you can see it doesn't take up the entire label. You can make it bigger if you want. I felt like this was a nice decent size, so you can make the decision whether or not you want to cut around because you're possibly going to have to write around this. These Avery Labels are pretty adaptable, so most pens you can just write over it and it's not that serious, but if it becomes a situation for you, you can figure that out. I was thinking about putting this down here at the bottom to cover these quotes that I can't read because they're in Japanese. I do know that people have mentioned in the past that there is, I think if you use Chrome, you can use like a translator and it can translate these. I'm just not that interested. So you can put it down here if you wanted to cover it and it takes up a nice portion. You can put it up here if you decided that you don't want to use these little boxes up here at the top. It's whatever you want. Sometimes I get up early enough that I'm doing some reading and working here, so I kind of don't want to put it at 6 a.m. but you could put it there as well. I just thought it would be nice to have these as headers because I'm not going to get it together to figure out headers. I'm a writer and all of my sitting time goes to that. So you can just like cover the Monday here if you wanted to. It's whatever. I think I'm going to put it down here just for today to show you the size. And I love them. I also printed out a whole sheet for to-do, writing, and tasks. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do tasks or to-dos, so I did both. I suppose you could do cleaning or something else. I don't know how many sheets. Let's see. This one has 10 sheets, so you can actually do a bunch of different things. I know there are a lot of shops on Etsy that make these and you can already have them cut nicely and what have you, but I'm just not going to spend any more money right now. I've just been spending money like for summer stuff and printing out my novel and all these other things. I just don't have the money to spend right now currently, but yeah, so something like this is kind of fun. Again, you can see how big it is. I was just trying this out, but you could probably fit to do on here twice in a row and then cut them if you wanted to keep them the size, or you could make them bigger. I just didn't want them to stand out crazy on the page and take up too much space. So I think I'm gonna use scissors for this. I'm gonna use my Tim Holtz scissors. These things are sharp, so I always make sure to put the cover on them. I'm sure that that helps ensure that they will have a long life as well before I have to replace them. That's a cool sound. I don't know if you can hear it or not. Oh no. And these Avery labels are kind of forgiving if you can see that. It didn't wrinkle the page or anything. And I'm just, for funsies, gonna cut the top part, even though you don't really have to. I don't know, how am I holding these scissors? Good Lord, that was weird. Well, you learn how to use scissors in like kindergarten, and I'm just acting like I've never used scissors before. I don't know what that was. So I can put my to-do list like right here under, let's see. This is not used for this, but I'm going to use it because I don't know where my little tool is that I use like this. So I can see if it's centered a little better. Because I have big fingers and I can't tell. So there's my to-do. This is usually where I put my writing schedule because that's the most important to me. I don't worry about, you know, what time I did laundry and dishes and whatever else. It's just when I wrote and how long I wrote. Put it underneath kind of. Beautiful. And because this is, let me see. It says inkjet, but honestly, I use this in my laser printer and it's not rubbing off or anything. It was perfectly fine. So maybe it works better if you do get laser, but yeah, I didn't. I'm just trying to see if there's such a thing as cream colored or clear. Oh yeah, so it does say clear, so make sure that if you're going to go like I do, back and forth between cream colored paper and this paper, which is the Tomoe River paper, it's very bright white, that you get the clear. That way you have that option. So I might be able to fit a couple tasks onto one label. Again, I just printed out one set of each to try them out and see how I like them. And then I'll know for next time how to better size them. Again, this was in 25 font, and I believe this is called Sweet Cream or something like that. I'm honestly not sure. I tried out so many different fonts. So for me, to do things are like important stuff that needs to be done right away, and tasks, the difference. These are just things that I hope I can get done throughout the day, but they're not like the to-do because they have to be done today. Does that make sense? I hope so. Maybe they're just synonyms and they're really too similar to have both. Who knows? Anyway, so that's sort of how I'm going to be dividing things up. This would look cool up here as well. This will do in a pinch, and I already used things that I had at home. If you have something else that works even better, I mean, I highly recommend going with that. But for now, this is what I'm going to be using. All right, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.